It's another Friday night movie recommendation by yours truly, Mark Monlux. Well, in Tacoma, there is a place called the Blue Mouse Theater. I did the logo for it once upon a time. And there's a fellow named Anthony Duzak. And for the last 8, 10 years, oh my God, the guy's been going at it forever. He started a thing called Friday Night Frights. And it's fantastic. At least once a month, he shows an old 70s or 80s horror movie. And he's been making a point of going through and showing every Friday the 13th film there is. And up next for this Friday the 13th, we have Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. This movie is often considered the Halloween 3 of the Friday the 13th series. If you're a Friday the 13th fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's also a nightmare of a movie. There are so many continuity errors in this film. You can make a drinking game of it and die of alcohol poisoning. They just pop up one after the other after the other. So that makes it fun to watch the film, just to see if you can spot all the continuity errors. The guy who did this, who was the director of this film, let me pull up his name, I want to make sure I say it correctly. Danny Steinman. Well, he got his start in films doing a porno. And he brought those logistics to this film. And it's kind of rumored that one of the things he did was made the gore in this film so over the top that it would make the censors kind of turn a blind eye to all the blatant sex going on in this film. And it worked to a certain degree because everybody heard about how gory this film was, and the censors went in and they chopped out a lot of the practical special effects simply because there was a huge abundance of it. So things that gore hounds like myself would have liked to have seen got edited out. But there's still more than enough grisly things happening in this film to appease the gore aficionado. Characters are introduced in this film only to be slaughtered 2 minutes later. It's just, who are these guys by the side of the road? I don't know. Why are they having this discussion? I don't know. Why are they dressed this way? I don't know. And 5 minutes later, so if you want to watch a really wonderfully bad Friday the 13th movie, you really can't go too wrong with this film. I mean, there's a lot of things that are questionable about it, but there's also a lot of things that you can just laugh and have fun at. So, meet me at the Blue Mouse Theater on Friday night at 10 o'clock for Friday Night Frights, and you can buy one of my prints. And if by chance you can't make it that night, don't worry, I'm going to make these prints available online on my online store. But that's my movie recommendation from 1985, Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning.